Hello, my friends, it's December 18th, 2017, and it's time for today's big story. Most Zelda fans are spending some time finishing up the Champions Ballad DLC for Breath of the Wild, and then that's it. You're just gonna sit back and take it easy. No more Zelda for a while, right? Wrong! The Zelda team has said they're already working on the next Zelda game. Now, most Nintendo/Zelda fans know that work begins on the next Zelda as soon as the most recent title releases. So, once one Zelda game is out the door, work on the next one begins. It's a never-ending cycle for them, which is terrible because the poor guys never get any sleep or rest, but that's the way it is when you're running a, what is it, $1 million, billion-dollar business? I don't know, whatever it is. But yes, work on the next Zelda is already underway. The director of Breath of the Wild, Mr. Fujibayashi, also talked to IGN about Zelda in general, and they were saying, how well Breath of the Wild went over, and he said all this stuff that's been going on with Zelda and how much praise it's been getting, he's feeling really motivated and inspired for the next Zelda game, and he's got plenty of ideas, and in here he says, I don't know if it's going to be, more for this title or a sequel or something like that, but now that we know, an official sequel is in the works, then it seems like most of his ideas will go there. So, the team's excited, fans are excited, like I said, I'm sure they're not too excited to actually having a lot of work to do for Zelda games, but it is what it is. And now we get to wait to see when we're actually going to hear the first details of the next Zelda game. I would imagine it's not going to be for quite some time, but stuff's going on. Fun Shaundi on Go Nintendo says, what I think they should do is make the next game like A Link Between Worlds. After a game like Breath of the Wild, going back to a 2D top-down dungeon-style game would be neat and different. Now I agree with that. I'm open for any kind of Zelda game, but yes, I think it would be kind of cool to get like big open-world Zelda and then a couple years pass and they're like, here's something a little more like the Zelda series used to be. A top-down throwback with some new mechanics or something like that, just like A Link Between Worlds. So I'm totally down for that. But with Breath of the Wild being such a huge hit and people really enjoying the open world aspect, I don't know if they're going to do that. I think they might be itching to like expand upon those ideas, and there's going to be new fans from Breath of the Wild. It certainly seems like there's a lot of new fans. So they might not want to be like, here's Breath of the Wild and now old school stuff. It all depends on how they approach it. A 2D title I would imagine wouldn't have as much work or need as much development time, and depending on how they present it to people, it might seem like a more bite-sized experience while we wait for the next big grand-scale Zelda game. But yeah, I would love to see the Zelda franchise embrace, the past and the future, so I'm down with that, but yeah, I'm just not sure if they're going to do that because Breath of the Wild was so successful. They might just want to focus on 3D from here on out. We'll see whatever they do, but hopefully they embrace all of it. Alright, my friends, that's today's big story for December 18th, 2017. Thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting. It's very much appreciated. I'll be back tomorrow for whatever tomorrow's big story is, and I sure hope you'll join me to check it out. So until then, have a lovely day and a lovely evening, and I'll see you in a few short hours. Hey guys, RMC here from Go Nintendo. If you like what you saw in the video, why don't you give us a thumbs up and maybe even subscribe? We'd love to have you. If you want to see what else we're up to, you can check out GoNintendo.com for 24-hour Nintendo news. You can visit us on Facebook at Facebook.com/GoNintendo. You can check us out on Twitter at Twitter.com/GoNintendoTweet. And we're even over on Instagram at Instagram.com/GoNintendo. I put all the links in the description just to make it easier for you guys to follow. Thanks a lot.